Prize. But right now, please welcome to the stage extremely talented Sarah G, y'all.
What's up, guys? I'm gonna run an experiment. I don't know how to use a mic. It recently came to my attention that I have no fucking clue how to use a mic. So I'm gonna use a mic tonight. Woo! It was my mother that first taught me to be as fascinated by male attention as a toddler by a ceiling fan. Man, look at you, Sarah, she told me when I was 13. You'd be amazed at the attention you get when you eat a banana at a stoplight. Truckers love that. Oh my God, I lost my virginity to this song. American Pie by Don McLean. I naturally went towards giving blowjobs. I don't have a gag reflex. I was very popular in the 70s. All of this information before I had even had sex. My mother is a woman who's always struggled with her weight. She's always had a pretty face and had a great personality, but she's always been fat. I've tried to help her, and I've tried to accept her, and I've tried to sympathize with her. I don't know where I got my metabolism or my energy levels, but it wasn't from her. She told me when I was 15 that when I finally wanted to have sex, I could come to her and get condoms, or I could get birth control if I wanted. She's apologized for the existence of her vibrator. And the existence of certain pages left in our Internet Explorer history. Who knew that watching porn and giving blowjobs was genetic? Seems to be. And I've been thinking about this a lot lately, because what my mother did for me is she never made me feel ashamed for being a sexual creature. When I was 3 years old, she caught me just in the living room masturbating. And all she said to me was, "Sarah, you need to do that in your room." And she didn't shame me about it, which I think is a good thing. But she also didn't know that what she was doing was demonstrating to me that getting the attention of a man was to be one of my highest priorities. And when it finally happened that I did ask her for condoms, we were in the grocery store. And I hadn't prepped this at all. I was 16, I was desperately in love. Me and my boyfriend were desperately in love. And we were gonna go to prom and we were gonna have sex. So we were like going down like the aisle. We're like going through like the pharmacy area of the grocery store. And we like passed the big wall of condoms. And I kind of like grabbed the cart. And I'm like, "You might want to put a box of those in the basket." She looks at me, and I look at her. She puts them in the basket. She doesn't talk to me for the rest of the trip. And I'm kind of like, I'm like blushing with like this guilty pleasure, because she knows what we're gonna do, and I know what we're gonna do. I think I know what we're gonna do. He knows what we're gonna do, and we know what we're gonna do, and we're gonna do it. And so a few weeks later, we had done it, and I felt like a completely different creature. My skin felt different, everything felt different. And I just wanted it. I was sex. I was sex itself. I was sure that I had fucking invented it. I wanted, I mean, we fucking thought we invented it. What is this? And so I'm leaving to go hang out with my boyfriend, and I'm wearing a white tank top with no bra. And she looks at me, she's like, "Is that what you think you're wearing out this house?" I said, "Yeah." She says, well, I think you look like a fucking slut. I just filled with this rage because she made me feel like that this was okay, that this is what I was supposed to like this, and I looked at her and I said, well, I think you're a fucking cunt! And I slammed the door to her house, and I get into my little fucking Saturn twin cam, and I start the engine. My mother, like I said, is a big woman, and she comes running out of the house, and she's out of breath, and she slams the door behind her, and she goes, I love you! and I'm so thankful to my mother for, like, letting me feel like it's okay to be a pervert. Because I am a pervert. I do lots of pervy things. I do I'm a kinky little crotch-watching, dirty little girl. That's not an invitation. All right, this is a safe place. But I am. I'm a fucking pervert. I like lots of weird things, and my mom never made me feel bad about that. Like, she did in that moment, but at the end, she loved me. And I'll always be thankful for that, because I think because of her, my orgasms create electricity. And I want to fuck with a light bulb in my mouth. Alright, so that's the end of that story. See, I'm doing this experiment. Someone told me I'm so much more powerful when I'm not moving my arms like this, so I'm trying to do this. Alright, I'm going to do a poem. How much time do I have?
24 seconds.
Oh, fantastic! Love as a verb between two people for one night. Oh, why excursions such as this can straddle the line between meaningful and meaningless, putting such energy forth for and drawing such delight from every gasp and moan, a carnal current we have surrendered ourselves to. Oh, I can't remember the rest of it. Thanks, guys.